Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live show with the Charter for Compassion. My name is Felipe, and I am currently talking to you all from Salt Lake City, Utah, in the United States. We are super happy to tell you about the different upcoming activities that are happening with the Charter for Compassion, which are a ton lately. But we would love to get you, in sync with us and what we're doing. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Here we go. Perfect. So as you know, that is our link tree. Let me just copy that link right there so that you can all access it whenever you want. So if you are watching from, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that we are currently live on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitch, and on YouTube in our different platforms. So you can catch us in any of those platforms. And, this will be recorded so then you can keep watching there. So if you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, I just posted the comment right there. And now I am posting it on our LinkedIn page as well. Right there. So that is our link tree. What's important about this link tree page is that you have all the many links and all the important things that are happening in chronological order here. So you have all our social media platforms, website. You can sign up for our newsletter, which I highly recommend because that gets you, the inside scoop every 2 weeks. We have our store and the different things that we sell there. Oh, I clicked on that. So, but then you see we have Harmony of Humanity every Wednesday. Then we already had the EdNet Forum and the Voices webinar and the Global Read. But then we have upcoming events. So the Charter Sangha, the Kitchen Table Chat, Golden Rule Day, Building Compassionate Communities, Social Justice Partners, Allies in Action, and Becoming Wise, the Global Read, Becoming Wise, and also our conference on May 14th and 15th. So we'll be showing you all of these different events. So if we start with Harmony of Humanity, well, first of all, there's been a lot of craziness around the world and everything. And, yesterday we had our Global Read, one, A Story of Hope in our time by Devon Clunes. He is retired police officer in Canada who migrated from Jamaica and became the first Black chief of police in Canada. So big story, very exciting, very hopeful. And so, after this Global Read, I felt, a little recharged. And so I would recommend you all that if you are feeling a little, your battery's down and you don't feel very compassionate or very excited about everything that's going on in the world, give it a listen or give it a watch too in our YouTube channel. So you can access that with our link tree right there with YouTube. But I'm also going to put this right now on the chat. So if you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, you can see it right there. And now on LinkedIn right there as well. Perfect. So we have that set up. So Harmony of Humanity, well, our homepage, charterforcompassion.org, you can look at the different events that are happening right here. You can click on the event calendar. So if you go here on home and you go to news and events and click on the event calendar, it will take you to the event calendar right here. So we have ongoing events and then our events. So March, we are done with events for the month of March, and March ends like this week. But then we have Harmony of Humanity, Golden Rule Day, and also I was telling you all the other different events. So Harmony of Humanity, first of all, is our Wednesday in the morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time webinar that Marilyn Turkovich, our executive director, puts on every week. This is sort of like a journey through history by listening and learning about music and the different music, how it expresses with different themes and topics, depending on the time. And whatever Marilyn wants to convey here. And you can see that no matter which culture or time, there is a harmony, there's a union between all these different elements of music that gives us this commonality with all humanity. Definitely recommend. And again, every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So the next ones will be April 2nd, 9, 16, 23rd, and 30th. All of them at 8 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. We have Golden Rule Day happening on April 5th every year. This year, it falls on a Saturday. And we are currently taking submissions. So this year, the program is going to be a compilation of different videos from people around the world, organizations around the world that focuses on either compassion, kindness, or advocacy, or social justice, or anything that is related to the golden rule: treat others as you want to be treated. The formulation or the version that we use of the golden rule for Golden Rule Day is treat others and the planet as you want to be treated, because I feel like it's a very important, and we need to have a very important focus on the environment, on our ecosystem, and how to protect it, because it's our only home. So if you would like to participate, you can visit, again, our link tree has the link, but you can also go to goldenruleday.org, and it will send you to this page. So this year's theme is humanity's timeless compass. So how does the golden rule, treat others as you want to be treated, be humanity's timeless compass? And especially during this time, how do we use the golden rule when it comes to elections, for example? In my case, when it comes to voting, I always try to put the golden rule and see which of these candidates is following the golden rule, and how can I see that with the different proposals and initiatives that I might have for support. So that is one way that we can use the golden rule, but there's so many different ways. So if you can sign up for notifications here, but you can also learn how to participate and how to provide content for this compilation video that will be shown on Saturday, April 5th, which is next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So that's an exciting opportunity for people to join. If you have been curious about how to create a compassionate community, how to incorporate different organizations, city council, local governments, all together working for compassion, this is a webinar that you should not miss. So this is an opportunity for us, the Charter for Compassion, to tell people how to begin this process. And so we'll have 4 different viewings of this conversation, and the conversation will be the same at this 4 different times and 4 different dates. But what we're trying to do is try to reach every single possible time zone for anyone in the world to feel comfortable at whatever time is best for them, to learn more about how to create compassionate communities. Currently, there's hundreds of compassionate communities around the world that have established, not only a network, but also like a strategy or a game plan per se on how to apply compassion, how to be a more compassionate community. Karen Armstrong, the founder of the Charter for Compassion, said something in the lines of, a compassionate city is an uncomfortable city. Because when we are constantly looking for things to improve, we're constantly looking at what is it that we need to provide kindness or compassion to, we realize that we are lacking something. We are feeling uncomfortable. And so by understanding and owning up to that lack of something, we are able to provide, with compassion, solutions to these issues. So for marginalized communities and for people that maybe don't have enough rights or things like that, this is a very incredible way to put together a community-based movement for you to create a more compassionate community. So April 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, at all these different times, we will be presenting the same webinar. So you only have to attend one that is most convenient to you, and you can get more information there and be more in contact with the Charter for Compassion. Next, we have 2 global reads in April. The first one is Changemakers by Mark and Julius Dullard and Inge Inking. And this is going to be on Wednesday, April 9th, so in 2 weeks from now at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Changemakers is 20 it's 20 stories about, or 20 interviews with 20 different Children's Peace Prize young winners that the organization Kids' Rights gives to all these kids yearly. And a lot of the people that have received the Kids' Rights Award have gone on to become Nobel Peace Laureates. They have received the Nobel Peace Prize. It's almost like a predecessor to that. So you can learn more about the you can learn more about the authors and also co-founders of Kids' Rights in the web on the link with the link tree, and this Changemakers. And this again is Wednesday, April 9th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We have Alice in Action Conversation. Alice in Action, for people that don't know, is an opportunity for people. We try to create this virtual gatherings, obviously, based on geography. So we'll have Alice in Action in the UK or in the US or India or Canada. And so this one that we have, the upcoming one, is on Wednesday, April 16th at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. And this is specifically for Canadians. So any compassionate community in Canada, any partner organization, or person that is interested in the Charter for Compassion, or if you just signed the charter and get our newsletter and you would like to connect with us, this is an opportunity. So for all my Canadian siblings, Wednesday, April 16 at 4:30 p.m. Our other global read, which is very exciting, is Becoming Wise, an Inquiry into the Mystery and Art of Living. And this is by Krista Tippett. She was very much involved at the beginning of the Charter for Compassion, and she's a constant supporter of our work. This would be an incredible opportunity to listen to her. She's also the host of the podcast On Being, which is a very inspirational podcast that if you haven't listened to it, I definitely give a recommendation for that. So you can learn more about Krista Tippett, and even better is that our friend Parker Palmer will be the moderator or facilitator for this conversation. So this is going to be a very exciting global read that you should not miss. Again, this is on Wednesday, April 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We, as a reminder, have our conference, the Compassionate Action Conference, happening on May 14th and 15th. It's a 2-day virtual conference. We're using Bring Central as our platform, which was very helpful to use during the youth conference that we had last year. You can learn more about the Compassionate Action Transforming the World Together conference here, but you can also find out how can you participate either as a speaker or presenting a panel or a session, or maybe you want to show a talent or, give something for the conference. So there are more instructions about call for proposals right here. And we are super excited for people to provide as many opportunities as possible for people to enjoy this conference. The proposal deadline is April 15th, which is coming up. So you got about a little bit over 2 weeks to submit something if you are interested. And not only you, but your organization or even the institution that you might belong to, or something in general that you would like to send people with inspiration or whatnot. Outside of that, we also have, let me see right here. We have the kitchen, right here. So we have the Sangha. The Sangha is every last Saturday of the month. This case will be this Saturday, March 29th. It's a 90-minute practice of people coming together to be in circle, like a Sangha. And this is a time for people to meditate, to share, to create community. And it's a beautiful group. And they gather, again, every last Saturday of the month at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're interested, please join us there. We also have kitchen table chat. This happens every first Friday of the month. In this case, will be Friday, April 4th. This is specifically for partners and organizations that are focused on the healthcare sector. So anything health-related initiatives or ideas or something that you would like the charter to implement or promote, this is a great time to do it. This group meets again every first Friday of the month. So this case will be April 4th at 8 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 Pacific time. And another meeting that happens monthly is the Social Justice Sector meeting, the Social Justice Partner monthly meeting. And this happens the second Friday of the month. So in this case would be April 11th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And the same case with the healthcare sector, in this case with social justice issues. If you have an organization that is participating in some sort of social justice movement, or you would like some support or promotion, this is a time to join us and talk a little bit about all the different things that are happening that are very much pressing and necessary. So we would love to see you in any of these events if possible. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us either through our messages on all the different platforms that we have. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. Send us all Blue Sky. Send us a message through those apps. If not, you can always send a message to contact@charterforcompassion.org. Remember that in order for us to be compassionate to everything around us, we have to be compassionate to ourselves first. So self-compassion is really, really important for us to keep going on whatever journey we're going through at this time. Remember that you do have a community that is right behind you if you need it. You just gotta reach out to us. We're